Good morning, everyone. Hey everybody, welcome to my kitchen. My name is Tanya. On this channel we do a little bit of everything. And today we are going to make Halloween hot chocolate bombs. Things you will need are hot chocolate bomb molds. So I have 60mm round ones. I have brain ones. I've got pumpkin and jack-o'-lantern ones. I also have skulls. So these are 3D molds, or not 3D molds, oh my gosh, 3-piece molds. So back in 2018, I was making hot chocolate bombs up until, what was it, 2022, and then I just stopped. Things that you will need to make your hot chocolate bombs is chocolate. So I normally use Ghirardelli chocolate, but I didn't want to go to Salt Lake as it is snowing outside. So I'm just using a chocolate maker from Walmart and some almond bark. So I have chocolate almond bark and white almond bark. And I just heat it up in pint wide mouth jars. So I'm going to do that and I'll be right back. So I figured I would show you what I'm doing in my kitchen while the hot chocolate is working, so I gotta turn you around. So I am building an in-wall pantry right there. And so far this is where I'm at. I'm trying to do a video on it, but it's kind of hard. So we'll see what we get. But it will have a barn door that will run right there and cover the pantry, and yeah. So chocolate's done. Okay, so the white one I'm gonna let sit because I added some to it. So we are going to do the pumpkins and the round ones. So on these molds, not sure if you can see it, but there's a line right there. And that is the line that we fill the hot chocolate, or oh my gosh, chocolate too. So just give it a good stir again, and then just get some. Normally I have silicone spoons, but these work just as good. So you just want to fill just to that line. If you do overfill though, it just oozes out. And then after you freeze your hot chocolate, my gosh, I keep calling it hot chocolate. Your chocolate, you can put it back in your jar. So these were a huge hit a couple years ago. They are dying out. I will probably make a couple dozen this year. I don't know what the new fad is, so we'll see what somebody else has come up with. Okay, let's see. I think this one needs just a little bit more. Okay, so now that those are full, and like I said, these are called 3-piece molds. That's because you have this piece, the piece that we filled, and this piece. So we are going to take this and we are going to put it on. I'll move it out and push it down. And as you can see, the chocolate, I'm gonna do that. So the chocolate filled the molds. So you can see the little jack-o'-lantern. This one's a pumpkin. So if you want just a pumpkin, you would use these two. But this is a set here. Okay, So we're gonna let those sit. And then we're gonna take a round mold. And again, it has the circle on it. And we are just going to fill each mold again. Tap it down. Make sure you got enough in each mold. Because the worst is when you have to redo a mold. Okay, and again, just flip, push down. And if you want, you can push inside the molds. Okay, that one's done. Okay, and I'll bring you right on top so you can watch. See how it just fills right up to the top? Okay, so those ones are all done. Now we have the skulls and the brains. So give it a good start because you want to make sure all your chocolate is melted in there. Okay. And again, this has the little line. And I may have done a little too long. Why didn't it sit? Okay. Okay, so again, take your mold, flip it, push it down, and see this one I overfilled. And you just keep pushing because you don't need all that extra chocolate in your mold. Okay, so now that one's done. You see, we moved. These molds are quite forgiving when you overfill them, but not when you underfill them. that one I did not get. Hey, I don't know what my deal is, but my eyes are deceiving me when I put my chocolate in. Okay, so hopefully that is enough now. Okay, they're all filled. They're all gonna go in the freezer for 5 to 10 minutes. Hello everyone. So these have actually been in the freezer a little longer than they should have been, because I got busy doing other projects. So to get your hot chocolate bomb out of your chocolate mold, they just should fall out. And since we overfilled these, just kind of break along the mold all the extra chocolate. And then peel the mold. And again, make sure you don't lose these, because your mold is no good. Oh, I don't know what I was doing. Without the 3D mold. So I will hurry and get these all out, and then we'll move on to the next step. Okay, before I move on, I'm gonna take this white chocolate that I just broke off and pour it back, maybe into my thing, because you can reuse that. And I will use my molds up to 3 times before I wash them, because it takes 24 hours from the time you wash them for them to be all the way dry, and you can reuse them or use them again. Okay, so we're gonna move on to a round one. Again, they just pop out Save your excess chocolate. Okay, so there's those. So my kids love these hot chocolate bombs. Like, they will make probably, oh gosh, a dozen or so every week from Halloween on. Okay, so there's all the round ones. Now we'll move on to the pumpkins. Okay, so there's the pumpkins all done. If I could actually hit the jar, it would be super helpful. Okay, and then we've got the last one, which is the brains. Oh, that one broke. That one broke. Okay, so we got 3 brains out of that one. Okay, we're just gonna throw the broken one back in the jar. And we'll clean up our little shavings. So the next thing I do is I get my piping bag for the round ones ready. So we don't need a whole lot of color in there because we're only doing 3 hot chocolate bombs. That's the last of my orange. Okay, now I'm gonna put these in the microwave. I need my hot chocolate. Okay, so for the hot chocolate and the marshmallows, depending on the time of year, I normally have the Stevens hot chocolate mixes. I have not gone shopping for those. So we are just going to use the Swiss hot chocolate that I have here at the house. I have a hot plate that I use to melt the stuff. So I'm just going to turn it on. Super low. Then I just have a Pioneer Women plate that I use. You're lopsided too. So that one's lopsided. So we got 2 brains, which will work. So we're not actually doing the brains first. We're gonna do the pumpkins. Okay, so wait for the hot plate to get hot. So things that I put in my hot chocolate bombs are, oh my gosh, Pop Rock candy. These ones will get a jack-o'-lantern in them. Sometimes I will add food dye, the powdered food dye that makes it change colors. It all depends on what I have. So since we are giving these away, we are going to put gloves on. Why are you not getting hot? We're gonna get that hot. We're gonna open our hot chocolate. And we're going to, open our Pop Rocks. Get this out a pumpkin. Open that. It's getting warm. Okay, now that the plate is hot, we are just going to even out the back of the pumpkin. That way when we go to put them together, they'll line up. Okay, then we're going to take our hot chocolate, put it in, add the Pop Rocks, add the little pumpkin marshmallow. Oh, we're steaming now. Or smoking, whichever. Then we're going to take a few white marshmallows and add those on top. Because the hot chocolate that I used, oh my gosh, has marshmallows in it. We're going to take our pumpkin, melting really good. Line it all up. Rub along the seams to make sure the pumpkin seals. Okay, and there's our jack-o'-lantern, and we'll paint his face here in a little bit. We're going to set him down, and I've turned this off because it obviously got hot enough. Okay, and again, I didn't open my pumpkin. Put our pumpkin in. Get our other marshmallows. Get our back side. Put it on. Make sure it's all lined up. Run your finger along the seam. Oh, we got a little bit of marshmallow hanging out. Okay, there's our other pumpkin. Okay, we're gonna trade plates. So next we are going to do the skulls. Okay, so now that our plate is warm, we are just going to even out the skulls, and they line up perfect. Okay, so we are going to add in the pumpkin because he takes up a lot of room. And we're going to pour the hot chocolate Kind of shake it so it goes down around the pumpkin. Add the Pop Rocks. And we can add a few big marshmallows. Melt. Line it all up. Run your thumb along the seams. Oh, and I broke him open. Charlie, what's up? Okay. Okay.
Cold. Cold and it's warm.
Do you need something, Bunna?
Get my room.
You can go. Did you get my text?
About what?
I need 10 items for Christmas.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, so get texting and tell me what you want. Okay, we're gonna try this again. Hopefully this time we don't mess it up. Okay. And then line it up. Rub along the seams. And we gotta close those gaps. And the nice thing about the hot chocolate actually seeping through on the skeleton is it kind of gives it a brownish tint. Okay, so there's him. So we are done with the ones, because these ones we don't meld on here. I gotta find another plate. Okay. So now for the big circle hot chocolate ones. They actually hold a lot more than the littler ones. Okay, because I don't want to go downstairs, and so we're just gonna move over to the phone. So Again, just make sure your bottoms are even. Put your marshmallows in. Take your hot chocolate. Pour over the top. Tap it down around your marshmallows. Add your Pop Rocks. I'm adding the cute little pumpkin. A few more big marshmallows. And then another top. You coming through?
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Bye-bye.
Where you go?
To leave.
I was over there late last night.
What?
Yeah. Okay, so now we are off to decorate. So I just get the Glad press and seal. I just pull it out. Ruin the box. So I just press it onto my counter. Just like that. Oh. Put my gloves on. And I just get the balls. And I already got my chocolate warm. And you just want to snip the very end off. Of your back. Like I said, I just line them up, if they'll mind, and then I just go back and forth on them. And the reason I turn it on the side is it kind of hides the seam of the seal. Oh, that one we cut just a tad bit too big, but that's okay. We might need to put this one back in the microwave. Let's see. This one's gonna have bigger green than what I cut the orange. But that's okay. Because somewhere, how bad they have to put stuff on. And you just sprinkle it on like that. And then when I'm done with them, they all go into a cupcake wrapper. So we are done with those. And you're probably wondering, well, what do I do with this now that it's got sprinkles and orange and green? I let it dry, and then I make crack, the holiday crack, and I just use this chocolate. So I'm gonna change my gloves, and we are going to work on the brains. So for the brains, I need to heat up this. Okay, so let's see if our chocolate is, our black chocolate is melted enough. So I have a food grade paintbrush, and we are just gonna fill in his little eyes, his nose, and then his mouth. Okay, and there he is. Okay, there's the other pumpkin. Now let's get the white chocolate. Don't think it's quite ready. Okay, so while that's cooking, I'm just gonna fold this like that, and then it gets put to this side. So when I do have enough, we make the holiday crack where it's pretzels, nuts on a cookie sheet, and then you drizzle chocolate and caramel and all that yummy goodness. So let's grab the hot chocolate, or the chocolate. That's lots better. Okay. Put on our gloves. Grab our brain. Wow. I cleaned up the hot chocolate. So, put the marshmallows in. Then Don't breathe while you do that. Pour the Pop Rocks in. Get your hot chocolate out that you put away because you thought you was done. Make a mess on the counter. It's all part of the process. Put your hot chocolate in. Tap it down. So with the brains, you can do it either two ways. So you can do it this way, but look at how big that hot chocolate bomb is. That's huge. Plus nobody wants a brain like that. So I just take some white chocolate and I fill the top. This isn't what I was looking for, but it'll work. And just make a mess. And I normally on the brains use the mini marshmallows because it's hard to make a flat surface with big marshmallows. So I should have thought this video through a little bit more, but that is life. We're gonna wipe the chocolate off. We're going to get another spatula. Our other hot chocolate. Our marshmallows. And we're gonna smush those down as much as we can. And see if we can make this one look better. Okay, so that one looks a lot better than the first one. Okay, so we're gonna let those sit. And then we're going to do our silver lust on our skulls. So this is just bakery dust. And since it's already got some brown from the hot chocolate, you don't need a super bunch of it. More do their eyes, the nose, their teeth. So like that. Okay, so there's the other skull. And I think to speed up the brains, I'm going to set them in the freezer. Okay, so now that the brains are done, we'll just get, I don't know why this doesn't like grip like it's supposed to. A little piece of the saran wrap. We're gonna turn our brains over. And then I have some red shimmering dust. We're just gonna put just a little bit on there. Okay, so there's what it looks like. I normally would do the red food gel. Coincidentally, none of my stores here have it right now, which is dumb. That's like fake blood. So we're using the shimmering dust, which works just as good. Okay, so there's the other one. Okay, and now what I do is I just have cupcake wrappers, holiday cupcake wrappers. So we've got Frankenstein, and then we've got skulls. If I can get them to separate. And then this one is some more skulls. Okay, so this is 5 kids and then mom and dad. So we'll put a pumpkin and a brain and a skull, and then we'll put a pumpkin, a brain, and 2 balls. And then they get their lids. Halloween, I was gonna say holiday, Halloween bow. And my kids will take them around to the cute little neighbor kids, and that's what they'll get for Halloween. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for watching me with all my bloopers today. It's been one of those days. It is like Oh, I think the high is 45 today. It's raining, it's snowing. So we're getting ready for winter, even though it's not even Halloween. I still have a birthday to celebrate. Kaiser's birthday is on Halloween. He is a Halloween baby. So, happy holidays. No. Oh my gosh. Okay. Psh. Yes. My name is Tanya Lowe, and I am special. Anyways, happy Halloween, guys. We will see you in the next video. Bye.